Have you ever watched Caitlin Clark play? If not, you're seriously missing something special. Today's story might just change the way you see women's basketball forever, and it starts with a surprising detail that most fans never notice. Her size. Yes, you heard that right. Caitlin Clark's physical stature is one of the most unexpected parts of her game. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why it's such a big deal. Let's dive into the full picture, because what you're about to discover goes beyond just stats and highlights. Caitlin Clark has taken the basketball world by storm. She's not just talented, she's electric. Every time she steps on the court, fans hold their breath, knowing something unbelievable might happen. Whether it's a pull-up three from near half court, a no-look pass to a cutting teammate, or a clutch shot with the game on the line, she delivers moments that make jaws drop. But here's the twist. Caitlin Clark doesn't look like the stereotypical dominant basketball player. She's not the tallest on the court. She's not the most physically imposing. And that's exactly what makes her so fascinating. Standing at 6 feet tall, or about 1.83 meters, Clark is certainly above average in height, especially among women. But in the world of elite basketball, where players often tower over opponents with 6 feet 4 inches, 6 feet 5 inches, or even 6 feet 7 inches frames, she doesn't stand out purely based on physical presence. And yet, she consistently outperforms players who are taller, stronger, and in some cases more athletic. So how does she do it? The secret lies in how she uses her body. Caitlin doesn't rely on brute strength or overwhelming physicality. Instead, she leverages something far more valuable: intelligence, precision, and insane body control. She understands spacing, momentum, timing, and positioning at a level few players ever reach, and it allows her to play bigger than she actually is. What sets Clark apart isn't just her shooting range, although that alone is jaw-dropping. It's how she combines quick footwork, balance, and anticipation to get open shots where others wouldn't even dare to attempt them. She has a shooting form so smooth and practiced that defenders often can't react in time. One blink and the ball's already through the net, and it's not only offense where her size becomes a hidden strength. On defense, Caitlin surprises people just as much. While she may not have the wingspan of some taller players, her speed, awareness, and anticipation make her an effective and disruptive defender. She reads the floor like a veteran and is constantly one step ahead, ready to intercept a pass, cut off a drive, or pressure a shooter into a bad decision. The way she maximizes every inch of her height and every ounce of her strength is something coaches dream about. She's strong without being bulky, agile without being reckless, and always balanced, both physically and mentally. But perhaps the most overlooked part of Caitlin Clark's game is her mental toughness. Basketball isn't just a game of physical matchups, it's a mental war. And Caitlin, she's built for it. She plays with the confidence of a seasoned pro and the heart of a warrior. Whether she's playing in front of thousands of fans or being targeted by defenders who want to shut her down, she stays locked in. Pressure doesn't shake her. It sharpens her. In crunch time, when the moment gets loud and the clock winds down, she wants the ball in her hands. And more often than not, she delivers. It's this combination of mental sharpness and physical finesse that makes her actual size feel almost irrelevant. Caitlin Clark proves that greatness isn't about towering over your opponents. It's about standing out, even when the odds say you shouldn't. Off the court, her size also plays into something else: people's expectations. Many casual fans, seeing her for the first time, don't immediately assume she's a superstar. She doesn't fit the mold of the player people expect to dominate the game. But once they watch her play, once they see the vision, the control, the fearlessness, everything changes. Suddenly, her size becomes part of the legend. And what's even more impressive is how she handles the spotlight. With all the media attention, the comparisons to legends, and the pressure of carrying a program, she stays humble, focused, and grounded. She knows who she is, and she doesn't try to be anyone else. She trains hard, competes harder, and lets her game do the talking. That's the essence of Caitlin Clark. So, what can we learn from her story? Well, for one, we're reminded that physical appearance doesn't define success. Caitlin shows that with hard work, intelligence, and heart, you can compete with and beat anyone. Her size may not be the most remarkable thing on paper, but what she does with that size is nothing short of phenomenal. She's a walking lesson in maximizing potential. In a sport that often idolizes height and power, Caitlin Clark brings something different. She represents the new wave of players, those who combine skill, smarts, and self-belief to create a different kind of dominance. And she does it all while inspiring a new generation of athletes who don't quite fit the mold either. So, the next time someone mentions Caitlin Clark, don't just think about her stats or her records. Think about the way she turns what some might see as a limitation into a superpower. Think about how she uses her size not as a crutch, but as a weapon. In every pass, every dribble, and every clutch shot. That's the real story behind her success. That's the power of redefining what greatness looks like. Thanks for tuning in. If you were inspired by Caitlin Clark's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a fellow basketball fan, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this one. Until next time, stay sharp and never underestimate what someone can do when they use everything they've got.